The artefact I'm showing you today is a fake book that was made out of the wood from the wreckage of a ship. We've got lots of them here, but I've chosen one that's my favourite. One of the things about this is it has a false back as well, possibly used to hide contraband while people were smuggling. But the other interesting thing is the wood that it's made of. In 1878, there was a horrible shipwreck off of Dunno's Point on the south of the island. The boat that went down was HMS Eurydice. It was a training boat and over 300 sailors lost their lives. In fact, only 2 sailors survived. Shipwrecks around the island are not unusual. There's something like 4,000 shipwrecks around the island. However, what's unusual about the HMS Eurydice is that it's become known as the island's ghost ship. Lots of sightings of the ship have been made since it went down in 1878. So why is it that the Eurydice has become the island's ghost ship? We have no idea, but it could be the fact that the bell of the ship is still here on the island. It could be the fact that so many of the sailors who died are buried here on the island and we have memorials to the ship here on the island. Or it could be that we here at the Shipwreck Museum keep some of the wood from the boat. So the story it would tell you is obviously the story of the wreck and the number of sightings since then. One of the first unusual sightings was a local lady who claimed that her sweetheart had come back to her house, even though we know that he was one of the sailors who had died. Later, a submarine commander had to change the course of his submarine because he felt he was going to crash into the Eurydice, even though it hadn't been around for hundreds of years. Prince Edward has also seen the ghost ship. The most recent sighting I know of is one of our volunteers, Gary, who is a real expert in Isle of Wight shipping. And if you talk to him about his experience, he is very convincing that he will tell you that he's seen the Eurydice on at least 2 occasions.